Hi, my name is Matisse Smith. I am from Parkton, North Carolina, but I currently live in Gastonia, North Carolina. I'm kind of always in between. An interesting fact about Parkton, it's a really small town, but it is near Fayetteville, North Carolina, and Fayetteville is known for Fort Bragg, currently known as Fort Liberty, one of the most largest military installations in the world. And I really don't know many interesting things about Gastonia. I moved here around, I want to say 3 years ago. It is right outside of Charlotte, and it's right by Crowder's Mountain and Kings Mountain. So I guess the best part about living in Gastonia is that I'm never too far from the mountains. I am currently a graduating senior. I had walked in 2025 spring commencement, but I am taking this class for an extra credit. I am a mass communications major, obviously at Winston-Salem State University, and I never really did much while in college as far as clubs or organizations, but I do have some skills. As a mass communications major, I'm very strong in photography and being behind the camera. I did come in as a pre-nursing major, but I had changed my major in my junior year because of requirement issues, but I never really let that stop me. And recently a CNA. I had got my certification when I passed my state test in April of this year. And nursing is really my main focus. I do have a passion for photography, as I mentioned, and photography is something that I will always do no matter what. My goals long term is to go back to school in the next 2 years to do an ABSN program and get my bachelor's in nursing to finally become an RN. And after, some experience, I would love to travel. And I hope that I'm fortunate enough to, be able to travel for a couple months and take a couple months off and really just tap into my creative side. I would love to travel and document life and talk to different people and kind of show people the world through my lens and through my traveling. The last school that I attended, I'm still attending Winston-Salem State University, but I would say outside of this, university, my last school that I attended was Carolina's Colleges of Health Science in Charlotte, where I did my CNA courses. It's a very, very good school if you want to get into healthcare. They have a lot of programs ranging from nursing to radio tech and things of that nature. Something that I would say is a hobby of mine. I really love listening to music. I collect vinyl records. I love being outdoors. I love going to the mountains. The mountains is like my second home. I could literally just stay in a tree house in the mountains and just be content. I think mountains is something that everybody should be able to experience at least once in their life. I would also say playing a guitar, I could play a few things. Sometimes it can get really discouraging, especially when you're not, experienced. Your fingers start hurting. I also love to draw. I've kind of fell off from drawing, honestly, but I used to draw a lot. And I go back to it every once in a while. I might do a little sketch or something. I also like to write. I love to write poetry. And something that I can help people in is I'm really a jack of all trades, honestly. Um, Being that this is an art class, depending on, the reasoning that people are taking this course, I can help with photography. Color grading is something that comes in handy when you're doing photography. So I know that as art majors, I did take a photography class, and there was a lot of art majors in my class. So if y'all do need help or pointers, if y'all ever get to that point, I'm not sure if they have a photography class over the summer, but we all are rambling. So even though this will be my last course before they mail that diploma in, I'm always here to help. And I'm very knowledgeable in photography. I would say I've been doing photography for several years. I started in my sophomore year of high school. I gave the yearbook committee a chance and got my camera. Never looked back, honestly. For these past couple years, I've been doing landscape photography, and I really, really enjoy that. But I'm also really good at portrait and sports photography. So, with that being said, if y'all need any help when it comes to those things, or any tips, I'm not the best artist, but I can make a cube, I can make a house without just doing a square. But if y'all do need any tips on that, or just any advice, just feel free to reach out. Rambling helps Ramley. And yeah, this is me. Thank y'all.